Yo, what's going on, everyone? It's Logan from Calling Our Shot, back with some more MLB picks on this Thursday, June 10th. Guys, let's get after it today. Let's make some money. If this is your first video, my name's Logan. I do the MLB picks daily on this side of the channel, and right now we are sitting at 6108 subs. Can we get to 6150 by the end of the day? I say absolutely. I keep giving you guys goals. You keep knocking them out of the park. Right? Yesterday was 6100, and today it's 6150. So if you're not subscribed, go ahead and mash that subscribe button. We can't grow without you. You know COS is trying to go to the moon, tens of thousands of subs like those other picks pages that actually make you pay for them. No, we're free and way more fun than them, right? Lastly, consider becoming a COS All-Star. These people all over the screen are current COS All-Stars. Again, Austin and I appreciate you guys. You are the real MVP, and you are the real reason that I wake up and do these videos every morning. So if you're interested in becoming one of those, either click the join button or the first link in the description below. Let's recap our picks last night. 3-3 again, back-to-back days of 3-3. But if you look at where our L's are, that's what I'm really interested in. Chicago White Sox L, that one's tough. Garrett Cole's strikeout total, yeah, he hit it by one. L, and the no-run first inning in the Rays game, L. So guys, the L's have been in player props and no-run first innings. That's why in today's episode, I'm just gonna ignore them. If I do like a player prop, first of all, the player prop lines are really slacking today. But if there's a player prop that I like that comes out later in the day, I'll pin a comment and you guys will see it. But let's recap some of the wins. A's run line, that was a win. The LA Angels team total, that was a win. And Boston first five, that was a win. Guys, those were our wins. You got to look at the wins and you got to look at the losses. And the losses the past couple of days have been coming in the NRFI section and the player prop section. So most of my research is done in the full game picks anyway, and that's what we're rolling with. Where are we rolling today? Astros versus Red Sox. Yes, I'm taking Astros money line in the first 5 innings, minus 115 odds. I've got Greinke on the mound for Houston. 4 and runs in each of his last 3. Pretty solid, nothing to complain there. Rodriguez is on the mound for Boston. 3, 6, 4 and runs in each of his last 3. So he's shown the ability to give up some runs. And I mean, to the super talented Astros team, could they do something really, really dirty and really wrong to Rodriguez in the first 5 innings? Absolutely. We've seen what the Astros have done to the Red Sox the past couple days. What evidence is there to expect difference, right? Houston's first in runs, first in hits, first in strikeouts. I mean, guys, there's nothing better than the Astros offense right now. They are clicking on all cylinders. And, when I'm picking the first 5, I'm avoiding the bullpen choke. Guys, it's coming. I don't know when it's coming, but Houston's been so great all year for me. And sometimes when I pick them full game, their bullpen just comes out and lays an egg. So again, when we pick the first 5 bet, and we pick the first 5 money line, it stands a chance to push, and it avoids the bullpen, which the bullpen can be a crazy variable sometimes. So that's why we're rolling with it, and I love the value at minus 115. Give it to me. Moving on to our next pick, Brewers versus Reds. Yes, I'm taking Brewers money line, minus 120. Peralta's on the mound for Milwaukee. He's been super solid all year. 2 earned runs in each of his last 3. Nothing to complain about Peralta, right? Castillo on the other side of the mound. Up and down, way up and down. 1, 2, 5 earned runs in each of his last 3. So he's definitely tailored it down. We know this. We know Castillo has put it together. But if you look at his season ERA, 6.6 ERA. That's terrible. That's you close your eyes and hope he doesn't melt down territory, right? If you're a Reds fan, you know when Castillo's on the mound, you don't really know what you're gonna get. He's been solid as of late, but could he absolutely melt down against the Brewers? Sure. And with the value at minus 120, yeah, I'll take my chances on that, right? Lastly, Cincinnati's bullpen, 5.5 ERA. Yes, that is dead last in the majors. Again, let's say Castillo puts up an okay outing. Yeah, well, the deciding factor could be the bullpens. And, I ain't rolling with the Reds bullpen. That's why Milwaukee all the way. Moving on to our next pick, Giants versus Nats. I'm taking under 7 in the full game total, minus 112 odds. You've got DeSclafani on the mound for San Fran, 2 and 10 earned runs in each of his last 3. Again, I always say this, but the 10 is an outlier. That was just when he hosted batting practice against the Dodgers. Got to kind of put that one to the side. But DeSclafani, definitely one of the better pitchers in the majors. And on the other side of the mound, an even better pitcher, Max Scherzer, 2 earned runs in each of his last 3. Yeah, I mean, what's not to like about the starting pitching matchup? San Fran, 7th in runs, 16th in hits, 23rd in strikeouts. Yeah, I mean the strikeout number alone is a little alarming. I mean that could keep their offense at bay. I've seen the Giants, struggle to score runs sometimes. And I mean Washington, what kind of consistent offense do they have? Not much. 26th in runs, 7th in hits. I mean they're nothing to get excited about either. That's why all these factors, and with those two starting pitchers on the mound, I feel really good about the under today. Under 7, it stands a chance to push. I could kind of see it pushing. So, if you want the 7.5, maybe the line changes later. Hopefully not 6.5. But by the time you're watching this video, if it's 7.5, I like it even more. So that's why I'm rolling with the under in this one. Moving on to our last pick of the day, Yankees versus Twins. I'm taking Yankees run line -1.5 plus 104 odds. Yeah, I know, guys. I've had this whole trend on the show, especially in the past couple of weeks, where I'm like, fade the Yankees. Well, last night, I saw something that I haven't seen in a hot minute, and that's the Yankees' very expensive payroll finally playing up to their abilities, right? And, they just absolutely blitzed the Twins last night, and, they were having fun with it. And it's kind of like, when you pick the Yankees, you look at the offensive numbers and you're just like, wow, it's just putrid offensive numbers on the year, but you're just waiting for the breakout and you're hoping for the breakout. And if you get the breakout like you did last night, you get great value on the run line. And that's why, I'm saying why not again today? If it's going to be an uptick of a trend for good Yankees offense, I want to be one of the first riders on it. And if they want to go back to their 27th ranked offense, yeah, okay, well, I'll just put on my clown nose and eat it tomorrow morning. But King is on the mound for the Yankees. 4, 2, 5 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. He's shown the ability to sometimes surrender those runs. But, that's okay, because on the other side of the mound, Happ, 5, 2, 4 earned runs in each of his last 3 starts. Happ is definitely, sometimes hapless, right? He definitely gives up some runs. That's why the over-under to this game is like through the roof. Definitely expecting there to be some runs in this game. As I said, the Yankees broke the slump yesterday. They broke a terrible offensive slump, and maybe it continues today for us. That would be really awesome. Where I do think the deciding factor could be again in this game, the bullpens, right? Minnesota's bullpen, 25th in bullpen ERA. That's not great. And New York, 3rd in bullpen ERA. That is great. Again, when sometimes these games will come down to the wire, especially if it's fireworks late with those 2 starting pitchers, and the cover run could come in the later part of this game, and that's why, bullpen advantage Yankees. That's why we're rolling with the run line today. And that's all the picks we've got. Normally I would do the player props. Again, none of them spoke to me, but if one of them speaks to me later when all the lines are released, I'll pin a comment again. I'm just not picking those pretty mediocre pitchers where their lines are like 4.5, 5.5. I don't know what they're gonna do. They could go out and they stink it up, or they could just have a Robbie Ray type performance yesterday. I don't know. And as far as the no run first inning, NRFI Nation, this is a message. Yes, I'm taking the day off. It's a mental health break for the no run first inning. I know. I just can't sit there and watch another NRFI become a Yerfie. Nope, can't do it. I'm sure you guys will understand. Nothing makes me want to throw my remote through the TV worse than seeing a Yerfie and knowing that Yerfie Nation is laughing at me. Nope, won't do it. Got to take a day off, but I will hopefully be back tomorrow with another NRFI pick. This is why we're NRFI Nation. Just got to lower the flag for one day, and we'll be back tomorrow. But without further ado, let's recap the picks for today. Astros money line in the first 5, Brewers money line, Nats game under 7, and the Yankees run line. Thank you, COS. You have been the absolute best. Let's make some money today. I'll see you tomorrow.